Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The Voice Sports Network, a very pleasant Saturday good morning to you. Live from the hangar in Monroe, Indiana, where this afternoon, caught myself already, we have an ACAC consolation game from the tournament featuring the Starfires of South Adams and the Raiders of Southern Wells. Good morning. My name is Jeff Gracie. To my right, my wife, Carrie, running the camera. Down below me, Mr. Mason. How you doing this morning, Mason?
Good.
And we're going to have the Starfires and the Raiders from the hangar, which is confusing enough, let alone having a morning tilt here. But we are here nonetheless. This tournament appears to be Jay County's to lose, as we will get I had all this up, but I was having a little trouble getting the system to connect, so I went ahead and restarted everything here. I did have the results of this boys' tournament up in front of me, and, of course, then had to close it down. The championship game tonight, I can tell you, will be this evening at the Stardome in Bern, and it will feature Adams Central and Jay County. Girls will feature Woodland and Jay County. Let's just concentrate on the boys. By the way, if you didn't tune in last night, on the girls' side, Heritage defeated Southern Wells, which ended the ACAC tournament run for the Lady Raiders. On the boys' side here, Jay County opened the tournament with a 75-41 victory over South Adams, and Adams Central defeated Southern Wells 51-44 at the Dome. Also, that night, Heritage defeated Woodland by 5 to set up second-round action last night, which saw Jay County destroy Bluffton 57-30, and Adams Central squeaked by Heritage 39-7. As a result, today, Woodland is at Bluffton at the Den taking on the Tigers. That game on WellsCountyVoice.com as well. And the aforementioned game we have here, South Adams and Southern Wells with a championship tonight, featuring Jay County and Adams Central at the Stardome tonight. These two squads, 5-6 is the Starfire record, playing just under 500 basketball to this point, where Southern Wells checks in at 2-11. After today, the Raiders with a layoff until Friday night. They've got a double dip next weekend, both at the Dome, Daleville on Friday, Jay County on Saturday. Only game in town broadcasting tonight as far as internet streams go. Last night, we were over and did the early game with the Lady Raiders at Heritage taking on Woodland. And I had the opportunity to listen to the radio guys down below us broadcast the Norwell-Belmont game, won by Norwell. And, of course, you're listening to the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show. And tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Heidi Motors.
At this time, we would ask you to rise as we pledge allegiance to our great country, to the singing of the national.
We're going to do the national anthem and come back with the starting lineups and game action after this. This is the Voice Sports Network.
The new Kayla Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Desmond Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free childcare while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
10, Bryce Bonowitz, one starter for Southern Wells. Brought to you by Heidi Motors. Or the First Bank of Bern starting lineup, rather. 20, Gavin Barkus.
Hello.
24, Jake Horton. So that means Southern Wells will be the visiting team on the scoreboard tonight. Keaton Coleman is number 30. 55, Grant Harris rounds out the starting lineups. First Bank of Bern starting lineup brought to you by the First Bank of Bern, rated the number one best performing bank in Indiana, serving generations of customers and businesses since 1891. Visit thefirstbankofbern.com. Marcus Teeter is one starter for South Adams. Cole Myers wears number 23 for the Starfires. 6 foot 1 inch senior Justin Nussbaum wears number 30. 6'5".
That's a big
Cody
guy.
Fye, yeah, he's a big guy, isn't he?
Almost 3 feet. He's 3 feet above you.
No, he's not.
No.
Your ball, 33, rounds out the starting lineups. That's your Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show.
Okay.
Billy Ann Supper Pub in downtown Bluffton is your local source for Tex-Mex and American food in the area, located at 113 North Main in Bluffton. Your scoreboard tonight brought to you by Subway. They're owned and operated by Bluffton natives who take pride in being caring members of our community. 3 locations, one is near you, one inside the Walmart, another at 933 North Main or at 552 Moore Street in Markle. Before or after the game, stop by and pick up a foot-long sub. Tip controlled by the Starfires of South Adams, wearing the home white trimmed in yellow, working left to right. Southern Wells on the road, we will say black trimmed in purple and white. Starfires will get the first look, and here's Teeter. Kicks it left side now, top of the key, Nussbaum. Nussbaum looks to drive. 2-3 zone presented here by the Raiders.
Cycling around the perimeter.
They are keeping it on the outside. Myers. Over to Nussbaum. He drives. Is met there by Harris. They'll keep it on the outside all the way around the top of the key. Myers with the basketball now. Here's Teeter. Long possession to start the basketball game. Turnaround jumper from Fike is short. Rebounded by Jake Horton, and back comes Southern Wells. Bryce Bonowitz on the first offensive possession of the ball game for the Raiders. Man-to-man defense here for South Adams. Bonowitz on the left wing. Looks to drive. Kicks it right side to Barkus. Barkus looks nothing there. Over to Bonowitz. Bonowitz drives the lane. Kicks it underneath to Horton. Wasn't expecting the pass. South Adams knocks it out. We will stay with Southern Wells. A very sparse crowd here at the hangar tonight. Yes, you can hear a pin drop.
I can hear it too if I can hear it from here so far.
That's right. Bryce Bonowitz on the right wing. Looks around to Keaton Coleman. Left side, Barkus.
Ooh.
Barkus behind the back dribble. Lost the handle. Gets it back to Bonowit. Bonowit drives. Lays it off the glass and in. First 2 points of the ball game go to the Raiders, and Southern Wells leads 2-0.
2-point deficit. Again. Whichever I said.
Driving, firing off the glass, up in good. Ball game at 2 apiece.
0-point deficit.
Yep, we're even early on here on the Voice Sports Network. Expert analysis by the world's youngest color commentator.
Travel.
Traveling with the ball is Grant Harris. It's a turnover.
I said travel.
You're right.
I'll have to watch for the hand signals of the referee.
That's right.
I gotta watch and I pay attention for it.
That's right. Here we go. Here comes South Adams and Teeter. Left side to Myers. Back to Teeter. Into the paint.
Good. Nope.
Turnaround jumper missed by Nussbaum. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Oh, head first. I hope he's okay. He went right into an open door to the South Adams player. Right into the open door. Head first goes Nussbaum. Thankfully, he is up and okay.
That would hurt.
Ouch.
That could hurt a lot. That could be a concussion.
I think he just scraped the side of his pie hole. It looked like as he was diving out of bounds,
Yeah,
he was going to go head first, right?
Yeah.
Don't interrupt.
Sorry. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Mason.
Think, Mason. That's right. Now say what you're going to say.
I saw a scratch on it right about here, and I was afraid he was about to get a concussion.
Well, he's all right.
He's bleeding a little bit.
No, he's not. They'd have to take him out if he was. Here's Bonowit.
That would be a major bleeding.
Yeah. Bonowit underneath the Harris. Harris drop, step. Powers high. Nope. They're going to say he hooked him. That's an offensive foul.
That's a holding, it looks like.
Watch the signal, Mason.
Elbowing.
Grant hooked him when he did his drop step, and that's an offensive foul. The first.
Team first.
Yep. Nice job. Back comes South Adams.
I was afraid he was going to get hurt.
Nope, he's fine.
I was afraid he was about to get a concussion as well. Whoa, that was
Myers, right side. Top of the key, Teeter. Now left side three, airborne from Grabal. No, rebounded by Jake Horton. Back comes Southern Wells quickly.
Here we go.
Raiders look to run. Here's Keaton Coleman. Drop step, fires, misses, but he's fouled. Go line shoot two. Going to have a South Adams foul.
Let's see.
It's going to be on 32.
Personal foul. That's a personal foul. First team first.
Yep, Fike picks up team number one. Keaton Coleman on the line shoot two. First is airborne and good for Coleman, his first point of the ball game. And it's a 3-2 Southern Wells lead. 5:24 left, quarter number one.
1 point deficit. I always forget now. When I say conversion, I pronounce it as conversion, but not deficit. That's how I pronounced it.
4-2 Southern Wells.
Holding.
Going to have a foul on Barkus here.
Was there a holding? I think he did this.
I don't hear it. Do you hear any beeping, Mason?
No.
No, neither do I.
That's because we're having pretending like Chuck Pagano's all right. Ooh.
Wild three off the left side for Teeter. Rebounded by Southern Wells. Here's Grabal.
Oh. I can remember.
Teeter drives the lane, fires from about 12 off the glass and in. Mason, you're not rooting for South Adams.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Because we're in Adams County.
We're not having that argument tonight.
Well, because...
We're not quiet. Bonowit with the basketball. We're on WellsCountyVoice.com, and I do not like South Adams. I never have. Stolen. Back comes Nussbaum. He'll drive. He'll fire. No. Rebound back up and in, however, by Grabal. Coach Berman has seen enough and calls a timeout.
Timeout.
Mason, look to see if it's a 30 or full for me, buddy. As we go.
30. 30 seconds.
To a thank you. 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more next on The Voice.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want Paschetti.
I want Paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton.
6-4 is your score. Adams Central Pardon me, South Adams with the lead. I got that wrong, didn't I, Mace?
Yes, with the 2-point conversion. Go Southern Wells.
There, that's better. Underneath Schreiber, the turnaround jumper, up and good. Hunter's first points of the ball game. We're tied.
I'm going to go grab me my Gatorade.
Excellent idea.
I'll be right back.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Starfires to our right at the broadcast position. Couple substitutions. Coleman coming back in, as does Harris. Barkus will come out. Horton will come out. Also checking in off that last dead ball is Bryce Paxton.
Sorry.
We're all knotted up at 6. 4 minutes left, quarter number 1. Jump stopping and firing off the glass and in is Teeter. He has 4. And it's an 8-6 South Adams lead. If I can get the scoreboard to respond. There we go.
And it's a 2-point deficit.
Yep.
2-point deficit.
Bono went right side. Here's a 3 from Schreiber. It's a long off of Harris, and we'll go the other way.
And I can't even hear my microphone.
Well, listen.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I couldn't figure out what was going on with that.
Here comes Klauser into the lineup for South Adams.
Ooh. Oops.
To Myers. That's fine. Just be quiet. Don't worry about it. Driving the baseline and up off the glass and in is Fike, his first 2. South Adams enjoys this largest lead at 10-6.
4-point deficit. It's not that big.
No. Bono went up top, wanted to hit Schreiber. Pass pinwheels over, however, to Harris. Misses the first, misses the second. Grant not happy with himself on that rebound attempt.
That was not a good thing. All right.
South Adams with the basketball on a 4-point lead. 3 minutes left here, quarter number 1 on the Subway scoreboard.
Was there a foul earlier?
Teeter with the basketball. Driving is Gerbal. Lays it off the glass and in.
Was there a foul earlier?
No.
It says second on the other team.
Don't worry about it.
I must have missed it.
12-6 the lead now. South Adams with their largest lead at 6 with 2:35 left. Paxton over to Bonowit. Bryce looks around into the corner to Schreiber. Cross course back to Paxton underneath to Harris. Harris one power dribble off the glass. Too hard. Rebound by Coleman. Tipped up and in. Coleman has 4. 12-8. Stops the bleeding temporarily.
4 deficit. Point deficit, not 4 deficit.
Klauser to Teeter. 3 on the way from Myers. Back rim, no. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds by South Adams, rather. It'll be Southern Wells basketball. Barkus will check back in. The other game being played in the conference tournament right now over at Bluffton.
Right now.
Yep.
We should have went there instead.
Bluffton and well, I'm the Southern Wells guy, dude. Sorry. Bonowit drives, has it stripped. Late whistle. Foul called on South Adams. It's going to be on number 12, Klauser. I have him for 1.
First team second is what they said. Number 12 on South Adams.
Going to have a substitution for South Adams. Nussbaum back into the lineup.
Number 30.
Gerbal will have a seat on the bench for the Starfires.
I'm going to move my iPad so I can get my feet up. Where do you want me to set my iPad?
3 for Barkus. I don't care, Mason.
Ooh,
Ball out of bounds. It'll be South Adams basketball.
Not Southern Wells. You're wrong again.
Yeah.
You always make mistakes.
Oh, gee, thanks. Called out by an 11-year-old on the World Wide Web. Oh, well. Could be worse. Cross-court pass. Klauser.
That was a jump pass earlier.
In-out motion. Here's Teeter for 3. Nope. Rebound. South Adams back up and in. Fike. Fike with 4. 14-8. Minute 21 left, quarter number 1. Voice Sports Network.
It was not a minute 21. It's a minute 20.
Consolation round of the ACAC tournament. Bonowit fires a rare 3. It's short. Rebound. Pinballed out of bounds. Will stay with Southern Wells.
And that would be a good thing.
Good luck to all the teams still active in the tournament. Boys side. About 7:30, 7:45 tonight from South Adams as Bonowit's pass is deflected and it leads to a 3-on-2 the other way for South Adams. Laying it up and in
53 seconds.
is 20 Teeter. He has 6. 16-8.
The coach was yelling.
8-point lead's the largest of the ball game for either team.
8 plus 8 is 16.
Barkus has it stolen from behind. 3-on-2. Now 3-on-3 back the other way.
They're doing tricks.
Head fake shot missed. Harris with the rebound. Back with the basketball. Southern Wells. Keaton looks for 3. Coleman with a triple.
That's a 5-point deficit.
Yep.
Was number 30 hurt when he hit his head through the door?
Nope, he's fine. He got up and played more.
Well, is he okay?
Yes, Mason.
I was afraid he might have had a little scratch with no blood.
5 seconds left in the first quarter.
3, 2, 1.
South Adams not aware. There's a shot at the buzzer. Got it! Myers looked up at the last second.
Wow!
Saw he had a half a second and cranked up a prayer, and he got it at the buzzer.
That was awesome.
Makes the score 19-11 as we go to quarter number 2 here on the Voice Sports Network. The lead for the Starfires of South Adams.
8-point deficit.
We'll be back after this on the Voice Sports Network.
Welcome to the world of Boomer Compact Tractors from New Holland. We know that buying a compact tractor is an exciting time and an important decision. Our goal is to answer your questions and give you the information needed to make an informed decision.
To learn more about New Holland compact tractors, visit New Holland Tri-County Incorporated on State Road 1 South in Bluffton, or visit us online at newhollandrochester.com.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
Mason entertained the masses for just a few minutes.
That was a phone call. It must be from Fort Wayne. She must be having a problem.
No, it's Grandma.
I pretend you're like at work or something, like at News Channel 15.
Yeah, you just revealed where I work to the world, huh? They knew that. Second quarter action. Here we go on The Voice.
Ooh, head fake.
Camera apparently is in demo mode. My wife can't really see the screen. We'll deal with that at halftime, folks.
Ooh. There was a... Oh, what was it?
Bonawit drives, had it stripped away. 4-on-2, now 4-on-1.
Oh,
nice job by Schreiber getting back on defense, however.
He dropped it.
Kicked it out of bounds, so it'll stay with South Adams.
You were wrong again.
Yeah. My wrong account is Barkel grabs the rebound is up there quite a ways today.
You are so silly.
Underneath the Barkel, lays it up. No. Rebounded by the Starfires.
That was close. He could have blocked him and gave it a personal foul or technical.
Grabal with the basketball. Relax, all right? We're having a good time, folks. It's Saturday morning. Well, didn't know we were going to have this game, so we're just kind of winging in a prayer here.
Oh, wow.
That's a bad call.
That was a technical.
No, it wasn't.
30. 30.
Newspawn picks up the foul, and thank goodness the PA announcer is just as confused as I am this morning.
It didn't put the report on it yet, has it?
It's his first, honey.
First team, third.
Yep. Jake Horton in for the Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Replaces Schreiber in the lineup.
That's a good Raiders.
Does that feel weird saying that since you have a Norwell shirt on right now?
Yeah. Norwell, or it sounds like Southwell. It sounds like that.
Back comes South Adams with the lead. Teeter with the runner. No. Horton had it, lost it. Ricochets to Bonawit. Southern Wells with the basketball. Down 8. 6:40 left. Quarter number 2.
It was 6 minutes and 42.
Mason, I rounded down. They don't need to know that.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. Back door to Horton, up and in.
That was a big play. He could have slam dunked it.
He has in a game before.
I seen it just like, it's kind of like almost similar to the Mad Ants.
19-13, a 6-point deficit.
You're right. There's a jump pass.
Grabal thought about a three, instead drives, fires, misses it short. Rebound.
It's out. Oh.
We're going to have a loose ball foul on South Adams. They're going to be on number 12.
Yep.
Klauser. I have him for 2. Let's see if the scoreboard agrees here, Mace.
Second team fourth. Let's see. Let's see. I think, yep, I said second team fourth.
We have some confusion.
Uh-oh. They're going to have an official review?
Well, they're having the scoreboard operator is just as confused as the PA announcer is, just as confused as the play-by-play announcer is. They had to run a few seconds off as the clock hadn't started as they were trying to update the foul counts.
6 minutes and 4 seconds left in the period.
Yep.
Until halftime.
It's weird having these neutral site games.
Nice one.
Well, it is.
I guess that was just weird if I were that. Cycling around the perimeter.
Yep.
I saw it.
Okay, take a break. Here's Barkus.
Okay.
Barkus, left side to Bonowitz. Now to Horton. Horton from about 17, yes. He has 4. And it's down to a 4-point deficit for the Raiders at 19-15.
They're catching up.
They are. They're making a little bit of a run here. 1-2-2 zone now by Southern Wells. Maybe I just go with team nicknames from here on out.
I guess that was the deal when they say Team Jokers. If that was,
I didn't say Team Jokers. I've called South Adams the Bumblebees before.
I used to call Southern Wells the
Easy.
Horses.
Laying it up and in.
I say the Horses is what I say.
Is Nussbaum. Enough. I heard you the first time. 21-15. Deep breath. Take a break. Barkus.
Ooh, he faked it.
He did. That was a nice head fake.
Whoa.
Dangerous pass over to Horton, over to Coleman. Coleman wants 3. Short. Rebound.
Whoa. That was close.
To the Starfires. 6. Back they come.
You said 6.
I tried to pretend I didn't. Teeter for 3. And just as Southern Wells close that gap, it's now back up to 9.
Wow.
At 24-15 with 4:30 left here in the second quarter of action.
I wish sometimes if Southern Wells was in the lead, I'd wish it was like 100-0.
Harris will check in and replace Barkel. 9-point deficit for the Raiders. 4:28 left here in the second.
That's when it was stopped. Just always right about Chuck Pagano.
Yes. You think you look like Chuck Pagano with your Colts shirt and hat on.
No, you mean my Colts hat and the earbuds.
Runner missed. Harris with the rebound. He clears it out. Bonowit, put the iPad down or I'm going to turn your microphone off. Bonowit has it smacked out of his hands over to Barkus.
I'm waiting until halftime.
Diagonal pass is intercepted. 3-on-2 back the other way comes South Adams, laying it up and in. Is Teeter.
Full timeout. They have a full timeout called.
Full timeout.
We'll be back after this intermission.
On the Voice Sports Network.
The new Kayla Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Desmond Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you define the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Southern Wells possession of the basketball. Down by 11 with 3:30 left in the second. Harris lays it up. No. Horton there for the rebound. Back up and in. Jake Horton with 6. 26-17 is your score. From the left elbow, a long 2. No good from Grabal, and you can hear Coach Berman wants the Raiders to run. South Adams gets back on transition defense here.
To get more points.
Yep. Bonowit to Harris. Harris powers it up. Off the right side, no good.
Which means...
Teeter.
Whoa.
To Nussbaum. Back to Teeter.
Whoa. It sounds
Grabal underneath.
Travel.
Yep. Walking with the basketball is Nussbaum.
When you said that one name, it sounds like you said tater tot.
Teeter.
I know. I pronounce it as tater tot. I'm
venturing into the mind of an 11-year-old, my friends.
That's right.
Southern Wells intent to walk this one across the timeline. Here's Bryce Bonowit between the circles, right side Paxton.
Ooh,
underneath the Harris walkway.
Travel. There's a travel on Southern Wells. Now it's possession South Adams.
Now I am hearing that beeping.
I can hear that from my earbuds when I hear that.
Here's Teeter. Left side now to Grabal, rather. Teeter drives, kicks it over to Myers. Myers wants 3, short. Bryce Bonowit is going to be fouled on the transition. 23 Myers, it's his first.
First,
go ahead,
team's 5th. I should have said the first part. Should have not said the second part.
Here's Paxton. To Bonowit. Bryce drives, fires. Wild shot right side, no. Rebounded by Fike. I think Bryce was anticipating a little more contact there that didn't come, and now he's going to get called for a touch foul going the other way.
Technical?
No, touch foul.
South Adams.
Southern Wells. Bryce Bonowit.
Wells number 10. First team.
I feel you, Mr. PA guy. This is just a weird situation.
.142.
For the second time tonight, the scoreboard has failed to respond to a start command.
I was afraid it was about 2 seconds behind.
As they are attempting to figure out who's who on the scoreboard here. Here at the start, or at the hangar, the home team is labeled Jet, so it's kind of confusing for our friends here in Monroe.
Or Decatur.
Fortunately, on my scoreboard control here, it's identified by team, so that kind of helps me out a little bit. Boy, they ran into Harris, and it's like running into a brick wall. Knocked him right over. Back comes Coleman. How is that not a foul?
Jump ball.
Held ball possession, South Adams.
Jeez, that buzzer freaks me out. Sometimes the buzzer freaks me out.
Barkus and Schreiber in the lineup. As we go to about a minute.
In the period.
Left in the period.
So I have travel. I heard that.
You heard it that time, didn't you?
Yeah, without speaking.
I think somebody's starting and stopping a camera is what you're hearing.
No?
Yeah.
I just can't, hear everything from my ears.
You have big ears, too.
I know, because mine are bigger than yours.
Harris with a nice touch on the turnaround jumper. 26-19 is your score. In favor of the Starfires. 38 seconds.
7-point deficit. I was about to say that.
I have to have my wifey in to Bluffton right at 1. So there won't be a post-game show today. I know that disappoints you verily, but we've got a long run. Well, not a long run, but we got to quickly tear down and get her back to Bluffton.
Huh?
in my son to McDonald's.
Because I'm really like
does sound good, doesn't it? 3 on the way. Nope.
incomplete.
Harris
Ooh.
lost the handle. Oh, he missed the turn. Did Nussbaum. That would have been an easy bucket to end the first half. Your score at halftime, 26-19 in favor of South Adams.
7-point deficit. We'll be back after this.
Okay.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332. Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lawrence Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrencebodyshop.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is what you're looking for, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Hi, this is Dale from The Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
This halftime report is brought to you by Heidi Motors, celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding areas with a great selection of new and used vehicles with an outstanding service department. Visit HeidiMotors.com to view their inventory. It is 26-19 in favor of of South Adams at the half. Yes, Mason, I was looking at the scoreboard rather than at my scoreboard because the scoreboard here obviously says Jets. That's why I started to say Adams Central. Anyway, scoring first half, Bryce Bonaway has 2 for Southern Wells. Jake Horton was 6, 7 for Keaton Coleman, 2 for Hunter Schreiber, and 2 for Grant Harris for your game total of 19. For the Starfires, Teeter with 11, Myers with 5, 2 for Nussbaum, 4 for Fike, 4 for Grabal. Game total for the Starfires is 26. This, of course, is a consolation round of the ACAC tournament. The championship will be played at the Stardome tonight, and it will feature Jay County and they will battle Adams Central. That game scheduled to tip around 7:30, 7:45 up in Bern. The other games in progress, as I bet you we just lost the camera. Nope, we didn't. You're fine. The other games that are being played right now were down in Bluffton. And other consolation games. Bluffton defeats Heritage 34-25 in the girls' game. And after the first quarter, on the boys' side, it's a Bluffton 11, Woodland 9. So again, it's kind of a nice tournament setup that we have running in the Allen County Athletic Conference. It allows all teams to play at least 2 contests. We were discussing this last night with Derek Kirschberger when we were doing the Woodland Southern Wells boys game. It was a Woodland Southern Wells girls game last night, rather. Apologies. That it was always tough when back in the day when you played in this ACAC conference tournament. If you lost in the first game on Tuesday night, you didn't have anything going. Back then, at least when I played, you didn't play again until the following Friday night. So you had all of one week and all of the next to stew over your conference loss. And if it was a bad conference loss, and that actually happened to me my junior year, where we got beaten by a team we probably should not have been beaten by, to say it was a long week in between games might be an understatement. So I like what the ACAC has done here with this scheduling tournament. It'll allow 2 contests at a minimum, and it will allow everybody pretty much to have a game today. Next game for the boys will be Friday night at the Dome against Daleville. Then Saturday against Jay County. And that will be a tough contest for the Raiders. Would assume we'd have both of those for you on The Voice. Stay tuned for final details as we move closer to those contests. At halftime here, it's 26-19, within earshot of pulling back into it. South Adams does not have a stranglehold by any stretch of the imagination. We'll be back with second half action just a few minutes right after this on the Voice Network.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment for ship you can trust.
The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Desmond Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free childcare while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
Double-digit pay raises are history.
Now money's a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why I would like to offer you a free discount double check. I'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why I'm here.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, we're ready for third quarter action on The Voice, 26-19. Just taking a look at the actual time of day.
Uh-huh.
We're supposed to have Mommy in Bluffton at 1. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, gosh dang it.
We'll figure it out.
I think she's going to be doomed.
Third quarter action on The Voice. Here's Barkus.
Whoa.
Pass is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Southern Wells to our right.
Yes.
South Adams leads by 7. Here's Barkus. Underneath the Horton. Lays it off the glass too hard. Knocked out of bounds. Will stay here. Harrison Myers, or Fike rather, got tangled up with it, and it goes off of Fike, and it will be Southern Wells basketball.
I heard your phone.
No, you didn't. It's not. Ringer's not turned on.
It went bad.
Wasn't me.
I think I heard it.
South Adams with the basketball. In the lead. Baseline jumper is up and good for Myers. Extends it up to a 28-19 lead. Myers with 7. Gavin Barkus to Jake Horton. Bryce Bonawit. Underneath the Grant Harris. Drop step up and rims out on him. I'd be shaking my head too, Grant. That was a nice move. It just spun out on him. And it's 28-19. 7 minutes left on the Subway scoreboard. Driving is Nussbaum. Lays it off the glass too hard. Rebounded by Horton. Bonawit looks to run to Gavin Barkus. Barkus drives. Finds Horton over to Coleman. I think the pass was intended for Coleman. We're going to have our first foul of the second half.
I heard your phone again.
It's Barkus, or pardon me, Teeter with the foul.
Number 20, Marcus Teeter. His first team's first.
First team first.
Yep. Looking for my cursor. There it went. Ball nearly knocked out of bounds. It stays alive. Back comes South Adams. Nussbaum off the glass too hard. Rebound. Fike up and in. Fike with 6. And it's a 30-19 lead for the Starfires. Ball stolen back. Laying it up and in. I missed who made that shot as I was looking down.
Nah.
Guess it doesn't really matter in the long haul here as a full timeout's called by Coach Berman. It's on the Subway scoreboard. Your local Subway stores are owned and operated by Bluffton natives who take pride in being caring members of our community. Head to Subway inside the Walmart or 933 North Main and at 552 Morris Street in Markle. Before or after a game, pick up your foot-long sub. Mason, you were saying it was a full
timeout. Yes, I was saying that.
Full timeout. We'll be back with The Voice Sports Network.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
That.
32 to 9. Why don't you put that away? We're doing a basketball game right now.
I know.
32 to 19 is the lead.
I'm making a city right now.
Okay, I'll shut your microphone off for a while.
No.
32-19 your lead as I reposition myself at the top of the hangar. Well, we have an attitude at the broadcast position. You're done for the night. Here comes Bonowit. To Shriver, back to Bonowit. They wanted to go backdoor to Coleman. Nicely defended by Myers. He got his hand up. Knocks it out of bounds. Let's stay with Southern Wells to our right. Here's Bryce Bonowitz to Hunter Shriver. Harris working hard underneath. The pass was intended for him. Harris went one way. Bonowitz's pass went the other. It's a turnover. Back comes South Adams, laying it up in. The end is Nussbaum, and he's fouled.
Southern Wells, number 30, Keaton Coleman.
Keaton Coleman will pick up the foul. His second. Team's first. Free throw is short for Nussbaum. Rebounded by Harris. Here's Keaton Coleman. Surprised they didn't call a foul there. Coleman wanted Harris. Pass too high. Goes out of bounds. Here comes South Adams with a large lead, 15. Make it 18. Off the three, it's 37-19 in favor of the Starfires of South Adams. Gavin Barkus with the basketball. Man defense here for South Adams. Yeah, another pass at the ankles of Southern Wells. I would think at this point of the year that some of these passes that we're seeing from used to happen, but it continues to be a problem. The referees must want to get out of here. Quick clue. Late whistle on that one. 32 is Hunter Shriver. His first team second, shooting 2. Will be 30, Nussbaum. First free throw is up and good. And we almost have ourselves a Dean Jackson special. What's a Dean Jackson special? A game with a 20-point separation. It will remain 1 point shy of that at 38-19. Barkus was harassed the whole way. Here's a three from Shriver. Back rim, no. Backcourt tip, 3-on-2. Here comes South Adams. Coleman with a hard foul. Perfectly legal. Thankfully, Nussbaum, who's already hit his pie hole in an open door once tonight, landed on his side rather than his head. Coleman picks up his third. Nussbaum fires the first one, and he has it. Horton will replace Coleman in the lineup. Nussbaum misses the second, however. And it's a 20-point spread. 4 minutes left, quarter number 3. Right wing, here's Gavin Barkus. Wanted to go underneath to Harris. Ball gets knocked back to Barkus. To Hunter Shriver, now left side to Bryce Bonowit. Bryce looks underneath. We have a kicked ball, so we'll reset it. Cameron Lytle into the ball game. Getting some varsity playing time here. Lytle handling the basketball to Bonowit. Over to Lytle. Back to Bonowit. Here the shuffle being called in as the offense here. Pass knocked out of bounds. We'll stay here. consolation game of the Allen County Athletic Conference Tournament, which dates back to 1925. One of the longest running, most prestigious tournaments in the state of Indiana. And it's right here in our backyard, and you're listening to it live worldwide on the Voice Sports Network. Here's Bryce Bonowitz. To Schreiber, back to Bonowitz. Going to kick it right side to Lytle. Runner missed by Bonowitz. Out quickly with it's the Starfires, laying it up and in is Nussbaum. Delay of game warning on White. He didn't let the ball go out of bounds. He grabbed it. So it was a delay of game warning. 2:40 left in the third quarter of action. Full timeout called by Coach Berman. Running out of timeouts. He's down to 2. We'll be back after this.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
And we're back on The Voice. The 41-19 lead for the Starfires of South Adams. In a basketball game that's kind of gotten away here. Horton lays it up and in. Stolen. Horton will lay it up and in a quick 4-point spring. 41-23. Foul's going to be called on Horton, as you can hear the referee explain.
His first. Team's 4.
Game's getting a little chipper. 3 on the way. Good for Myers. 44-23. Minute 50 left, quarter number 3. Bonowitz. Ball knocked out of bounds. We'll stay here. Barkus and Coleman back into the lineup for Southern Wells. Lytle and Schreiber will have a seat on the bench. As it cools off inside the hangar. Underneath the Harris. Off the glass and in. .44-25 is the lead for South Adams. Pass goes off of the hands of Grabal. Then off of Bryce Bonowitz and out of bounds. So it'll stay with South Adams to our left. Minute 30 left here, quarter number 3. South Adams with possession. Here's Teeter. Turnaround jumper, good for Fike. 46-25 with a minute 10 left. Quarter number 3. Bonowitz. Barkus. Over to Harris. Shot blocked from behind. Wow. And we have an intentional foul on Southern Wells. Grant Harris gets nailed with the X. Hate to see this happen. Coach Berman getting an explanation from the referee that X'd Mr. Harris up. Argument Coach Berman has is he was going for the ball. I think there's any doubt he was going for the ball. You can hear Coach Berman say he weighs 250 pounds, and he's right. I don't disagree with Coach Berman on that one. I do not disagree. It will be possession for South Adams. Shot missed. Rebound, no. Back up and good for Fike. And we're now doubled up, 50-25. Game's gotten out of hand. Maybe next time you won't throw a microphone that doesn't belong to us. Underneath the ball, gets pinballed out of bounds. Shut your mouth. Barkell checks in for Southern Wells. Can have a South Adams possession, or substitution. Klauser in for the first time in a while. Bonowit looks around. To Barkus. Back to Bonowit. Barkus. Never heard so much whining from a fan base in my entire life. Another reason I don't like South Adams. Shot missed by Barkus. We'll go the other way on a foul. Barkell picks up the foul. His first team's 6. Ball gets pinballed to Bonowit. He'll have to hurry. He'll throw it away. It's okay. We ran out of time in the third anyway. We go to the fourth. Ball game is all but over with. But we'll be back with fourth quarter action after this on The Voice.
For over 30 years, Dewey Soft Water and Appliance, located at 231 North Wayne Street in Warren, has been selling and servicing appliances for your home. They feature Maytag appliances, Pentair water softeners, and Aquaflow reverse osmosis systems to make your home's water clearly better. And when you purchase from Dewey's, the experienced professionals will deliver and install it properly and test it in your home so you can have peace of mind. They also have salt and bottled water delivery service available. Dewey Soft Water and Appliance. Call 1-800-4440. That's 800-356-4440. Dewey Soft Water reminds you, if troubled, try prayer.
He shoots. He scores. It's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including Diamonds in Motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
South Adams, the rebound missing, and clearing it quickly comes Bryce Bonowit. Bryce has rode the whole way and will get fouled on his way to the basket.
Number 12, Garrett Klauser, his third.
Klauser, his third. Team
Second.
with 2. First free throw for Bryce is back rim, no. Put your headset back on. Bonowit ready for number 2. Gets the backside. It's 50-26. Pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Southern Wells basketball.
And for the Starfires, number 20.
Myers back into the lineup.
Cole Myers.
Here's Bryce Bonowit with 7:20 left in this one. Bryce will walk it across to Barkus. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stay right here. I know it's a consolation game in the morning, but this is as small and as quite of a crowd as I have heard in the 6 years I've been doing basketball here on The Voice. Coleman lost the handle. Turnover. Klauser will get it to Teeter. Pass intercepted. Here comes Coleman. Coleman will miss the runner. Wide open is Myers. They airmailed the pass. This is about as ugly as a game as I think you can see here as well. .635 and counting left in this one. Here's Bonowit. Drives, fires, yes. 50-28 is the deficit now. Klauser will walk it across. To Myers. Underneath, tic-tac-toe. Teeter with the layup and in. Why are you calling a timeout, South Adams? Good Lord, you're up by 30. They take a 30 anyway. We'll be right back on The Voice.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you define the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award. This ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Newspawn picks up the foul. Second team's third. We might have to, folks, and I hate to do this to you as Barkel lays it up and in. We might have to cut this broadcast short. We will see. Running, traveling. Due to a prior commitment that I cannot move anymore, that is more important to me than a high school basketball game, we might have to cut this broadcast short here in the backside. Game not in doubt, so I don't think you'll mind, but we might have to stop her just a little bit short. Barkus has a shot blocked. It was out of bounds. Teeter was not reestablished back in bounds. True South Adams fashion, he whines about it. Bonowit will trigger the inbounds. Bonowit for three. Yes. Bryce Bonowit, 52-33. Thought we might have one here early on, but the wheels fell off. And South Adams has been in control for the vast majority of this one. As we go to the 5-minute mark of quarter number 4. Barkus. No. Rebounded by South Adams. Back come the Starfires. Teeter lays it up and in. 4:45 left. Ball's intercepted. Back comes South Adams. Oh, I feel bad for Mr. Myers. He wasn't anticipating that pass. It went right off of his chest, but right back to South Adams. However, Barkus strips the ball away. Here comes Southern Wells. Barkus, coast to coast, misses. Coleman grabs the rebound, lays it up short. As we go to the 4-minute mark now. At least the clock's running. Teeter. Short. Barkus picks up the foul.
Wells, Gavin Barkus. His second. Team 7.
Teeter with the first free throw. Back rim, no. Schreiber and Lytle back in for Southern Wells. Fike back in for South Adams.
Schreiber, Lytle in for Southern Wells.
Second free throw
Lytle returns for the Starfires.
is missed. Barkel with the rebound. 3:50 left. Barkel won't get the foul. No, she won't. We're going to stop in the next 10 minutes.
His second.
This is the back half. However, they get their own rebound. Klauser. Nussbaum, no. Rebounded by Lytle. Over to Coleman. Lost the hand. Ball goes out of bounds. Off of Southern Wells. Actually, off of South Adams, says the referee. So we'll stay with Southern Wells. Well, yeah, that sums it up. Ball stolen away. Behind the back pass. Laying it up and in is Grabal. Next dead ball, folks, I have to do what I don't want to do, but I have no choice. I have to shut the stream off. I do apologize. But the outcome of this one is long since done. Do apologize. You're going to probably miss the last 2 minutes of regulation. But I do have to get my wife over to Bluffton, and I have to get my son to his therapist appointment. Game running a lot longer than I would have liked. Hunter Schreiber lays it up and in. 59-35. With any luck, we won't have another dead ball. Running and missing. No. Tip. South Adams will keep possession. 2 minutes left in regulation. Ball out of bounds. You want me to shut down now? Okay, folks. We got to shut down. We will see you Friday nights.